You guys want to hear something funny? Okay, good. So one of Trump's goons, Todd Blanche, just said that Trump instructed him to explore RICO charges for people who yelled at the president at a restaurant and hurt his feelings. This all happened when Trump was dining out at a high-end restaurant in D.C. Blanche said, "So is it sheer happenstance that individuals show up at a restaurant when the president is trying to enjoy dinner and accost him with vile words and vile anger? Like I said, yell at him. Does it mean it was just completely random? Maybe. But to the extent that it's part of an organized effort to inflict harm and terror and damage to the United States, like I said, hurt Trump's feelings, there's potential investigations there." He actually scoffed in disbelief when he was pressed on whether yelling at the president inflicted real harm on the country, as if Donald's feelings were the Declaration of Independence and the protesters were Nicolas Cage. But let's back up, because I know I'm not the only one who's wondering, what the hell are RICO charges? RICO stands for Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations. That's still kind of gibberish, so let's break it down. Racketeering is not one specific crime. It's actually a way of prosecuting groups of people who commit coordinated crimes. What kinds of crimes? Right now there's a list of 35 different felonies that can be considered in a racketeering case. We're talking about things like homicide, smuggling, trafficking, and kidnapping, embezzlement, forgery, wire fraud, bribery, and extortion. This is like Jack Ryan shit. This is mafia shit. Yet those crimes on their own aren't enough to win a RICO case. To win a RICO case, you have to prove that there was a criminal enterprise. You have to connect it to interstate commerce, which means money has to cross state lines. You have to prove that the suspect was employed by that enterprise. You have to prove the suspect showed a pattern of illegal behavior, and specifically that they committed at least 2 of those racketeering crimes. So with that in mind, you tell me, when Donald sat down at Joe's Seafood Prime Steak and Stone Crab for a meal that probably cost taxpayers $10,000, unless of course they smuggled in a bucket of fried chicken for him to eat under the table while he did one of those little crayon mazes, and a group of free-speaking citizens came in and yelled at him and hurt his feelings, is that mafia shit? Or is it possible our sweet little president is just a little too tender for the responsibilities of the presidency?